altogether.
Yeah. So I think for in the interest of respecting the applicant's time and everyone else's time tonight, we can get started with the EAC meeting for August 4th, 2026. Chairperson Kate Schlott present. Katie
Katie Alberti, a member present.
and Nick.
Nick Tedra, a member present.
All right.
Okay, so I just invited Galen over. We have
Wonderful.
one application tonight, which I will pull up
Right.
for the board.
Now, is
review.
Galen the property owner or the
Yes.
tree comp? Okay.
I
Because I
believe
saw that
Galen
the
is the property
company.
owner.
Oh,
Yes.
because I saw that the company was the one that put the application in on behalf of the owner. So I just wanted to double check.
Yep. Okie doke. So, Galen, I see that you're with us. If you are able to participate, you can unmute. Oh, you've unmuted, and turn your camera on if you'd like. And if you just want to tell the board a little bit about what's going on, and I'll pull up the documents while you're speaking, okay?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Yes, I think the application is pretty straightforward. I guess people unfamiliar with our property might call it clear cutting, or the code calls it clear cutting, but we had two trees that are interfering with the utility lines. And just for background, we purchased this house 2-3 months ago. Sorry, summer's going by fast in April. And the previous owner didn't maintain the trees to the point where multiple trees have fell in the house, and they had to replace the roof in an emergency situation. So we're kind of rectifying that situation of lack of maintenance. But yeah, two of the trees are in direct interference with the utility lines, which the electric surface we just had to get replaced because it was damaged. So the idea there is to not lose our money on the investment. Another one of the trees, so we hired the Terrapin Tree Care. She's a licensed arborist to come by. We want to keep as many trees as we can, but obviously there's dangerous ones. So she had noted there was another tree that's growing up against the foundation that we should remove. Another, I think, Colorado blue spruce that's nearby there that she noted was in the process of dying and an invasive species. And then there's a couple of Norway maples in the back part of the yard, both of them dead. One is very large and dropping, and neighbors keep complaining about it. So, that kind of covers. And then we had the, I guess, Jean or whoever, the mute woman, as you put it, come, and she stopped by and looked at all the trees and seemed to agree with our arborist assessment. Was there any other questions you had? Sorry.
Kate, you're muted.
Thank you. I was trying to block my neighbor's bird from making too much noise. I was just about to say that I took a look at the pictures that you had submitted with the application, and I can see that there was one in particular that was pretty much like part of the house at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, those are the ones that interacting with the utility lines. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the one that on page 1 of 2 in the pictures.
Yeah, 3 is right up against the foundation, so that one.
That's the one I'm looking at. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then for this one's the Colorado spruce that is dying.
Okay.
Just because of the nature of how they grow here, apparently. And then you can barely see 5. It's just a twig basically growing up next to the larger 6. Which
I see where it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's just another Norway maple that I guess just never survived. It looked like it was like girdled, some sort of wire or something had been wrapped around it.
Okay.
It was basically dead right there.
Probably choked it out in the process, and yeah. And this is something, if I'm not mistaken, is an invasive species as well.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so that's something we would want to remove to begin with.
Yeah. There's I
At
think
least you want to try. Yeah.
which are invasive, and the Colorado spruce is just not built for this climate. And then the one up against the foundation is a cedar, but it's
Yeah,
just a bad spot.
yeah. Yeah, you don't want that interfering with your plumbing, especially with some of the houses around here with the old sewer system. I don't know what kind of sewer system you have. But with some of the sewer systems, trees like this being so close to your foundation can be a problem for the sewer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, the rest of the trees we like and are keeping. It's just those are the problematic ones.
And I saw that you plan on replacing, because it was recommended that you replace one tree, replace with one tree, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a cherry tree that you were going to go with.
Yeah, we were thinking some sort of fruit tree. There was already a cherry tree over there. We hadn't made a decision really, but um, I think our dilemma was that cherry, maybe not the most native. But
Yeah.
definitely an option.
They are native
yeah.
cherries. There are native cherries. Their fruit isn't as succulent and wonderful, but there are native. Yeah.
I know that there's a list on the EAC website of different native trees that you could possibly refer to. Jean might also have a recommendation as well that she could possibly give if you're not happy with doing like a cherry tree. But from what you're describing on the property and looking at what the pictures are, I mean, that looks like, it's important to get a number of those trees down. Especially if we can remove the ones that are invasive. Are there any particular trees, maybe Nick or Katie, that you think might be um, a good one, perhaps, or should we just refer them to the list that we have?
I think I'm not expert enough to come up with it without studying it, so I would suggest the list. And speaking as someone whose husband just harvested 100 pounds of plums from our plum tree in the front yard, even if it's not native, having a fruit tree is really pretty cool sometimes.
So yeah, we haven't really settled on which fruit, but we definitely want to get a couple fruit trees over there where
Yeah.
that Norway maple was. Um, I got these plumquats at the store the other day, and my wife figured out that you can get a plumquat tree, which
Oh,
very good. Like kind of like a sour plum, very good. But we'll
Yeah.
see.
If you have the fortitude and patience to wait the years that is required to get the maturity,
Yes.
it is definitely worth the commitment.
Mhm. Yeah, and then our arborist is making some recommendations too for
Yeah.
things for
Great.
some
Yeah,
native.
and that's right. Really, oh, go ahead, Katie.
Do have one thought. If you're adventurous, you might try a pawpaw. It is a native fruit tree that
Mhm.
used to be really common and is not so common anymore. But again, we have some in our backyard that are going bananas. Their fruit is a bit of an acquired taste, but it's really good for the environment. Some
Interesting.
people love it.
Have to look that up.
Paw, pawpaw.
Easy.
Yeah, there's a great song from the Jungle Book where he references the pawpaw tree.
Yes.
I had a question before and I totally forgot what it was. Um, it'll come back to me. I don't remember, but yeah, from what I see that you are proposing, like this looks like you're taking the right steps. I totally blanked on what I wanted to ask you. My apologies.
Paw, Jungle Book,
No, before that, yeah, it's gone.
Cherry.
It's gone.
Kumquat. No.
Oh, I remember now. Thank you.
Ah,
It was about making sure the tree survives. That's pretty much what we want to make sure, like as we focus on, putting in a new tree, it is important that we have it takes about 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, from what we were going through in the ordinance to make sure that the tree actually takes survives and can mature. So I think as you decide what kind of tree you're going to put in, just making a note of keeping an eye on the health of the tree, making sure it takes, if there are any issues with it, its health over the process of the 2 years as it's rooting, something that can be addressed within that time frame. So just keep an eye on it
Great.
as we
Yeah.
go forward. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. I don't have any other comments or questions. If Nick or Katie
I read
Kevin?
through the application and it looked really reasonable to me. I think it's a very appropriate thing to do. And I think we should not put any further constraints on this.
Yeah.
One other issue? Oh,
Sorry.
go ahead, Nick.
I was just gonna say I thought everything looked in order, and I'm least versed in all this, so I'm certainly agnostic to whatever the property owner wants to do with the advice of the arborist or whomever.
The only other comment I was going to make was depending on how tall of a tree species you decide to go with, consider where you want to put it on the property.
Yeah.
Just so that as the roots are growing, nothing goes into your foundation. You don't have to worry about the trees falling on your house as they get older. So that's, just consider the height of how much big they can get when they mature.
Yeah, yeah, I think, yeah, particularly in some spots. I think even the Ossining Village arborist, she mentioned that because there's a lot of roots in the one area that it might not be great there. But yeah, we'll work with our arborist and she'll help us out a lot too.
And that sounds wonderful to me. And I have no further comments or questions. And I wish you luck with everything going forward, and hopefully everything is smooth sailing with your tree removal.
Great, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Galen, just as a reminder, I know that the permit application is still in a hold status until the results of this meeting. The building inspector will be back on Monday, and so I'll ask that it be the first thing he issue if you think it can wait that long. And
do you need us to submit a letter to him?
I think that would be great.
Right.
If like I said, if it can wait that long, I understand that it's already been about a month. So
Okay.
the other thing I was going to say is, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
We're still waiting for Con Ed to get back to us about shutting off the power so they can get
Gotcha.
safely.
Right.
Okay.
So I think Monday would be great. Hopefully they get back to us on Monday too, and we can get it taken care of.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we'll get a letter of support for this out to the building department before Monday so that they have everything they need on hand too, so they help move this process along.
Great. Thank you much.
All right.
And congratulations again. Welcome to Ossining.
Thanks a lot. Excited to be.
Glad to have you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okie doke. I think
All
that's all
right.
that's on our agenda for tonight, gang.
Wonderful. Yay. So just a quick follow-up from our NRI meeting this morning. Nick, I will fill you in on all the details. I'll get you a summary of what we discussed this morning. And I just wanted to follow up and say I was very happy that we could all meet today. And it was really great, the comments that we did receive that we could put in and start moving forward. So I just wanted to say thank you for this morning.
Thank you, Kate.
And mea culpa to Kate and Catherine for I've been very absentee, so the last month and a half. So we'll try to work on that.
Yeah. Don't worry, we got you.
Yeah.
There'll
You're
be
back.
plenty to do in the future as well. So don't worry about it.
I'm a weathered municipal employee like Maddie now, so
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I figured that's
heard.
something that would be. Yeah.
Congratulations. I don't know if I've heard it officially yet, though. I heard through the grapevine.
Oh yeah. I was talking to Sue when I was paying my bill the other day, maybe. But yeah. I've been with New Rochelle now since January. So.
They're very lucky to have you.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Tough commute, I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah.
Well, In that event, I don't have any other business of the board. Did Katie or Nick, did you have anything that you wanted to uh bring up or plug or push or
I just have to say this, my husband always accuses me of being a tree Nazi because he
What?
also had tree Nazi. He also
Oh, okay.
has experience putting in for tree permits and, you know, it's not onerous. We're not just trying to stop people from cutting trees down. So I can report back to him that this was a happy event for everybody.
And you could tell him people are paying attention apparently in the community. Kate's tree went down and she had people knocking at her door wondering what the hell happened.
That's right.
Yeah,
People care.
yes.
they love your tree.
I will miss the tree, but I actually have a couple of tree sprouts already growing from different species that I might put there in replacement. I have a tulip tree starting to grow, which I'm like, wow, this is
Ooh,
amazing. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I got one for free, and I can make if I can get it to survive the 2 years, might be very cool.
That is cool.
All right. And on that note, then if there's no other business for the council, I would say that the meeting is adjourned for tonight. All right.
all
I will see everyone in a month.
Have a
right.
good
And I'll get
evening.
that letter to you, Maddie, for the building department the next day or two.
Amazing. Thank you,
All
Kate.
right.
Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of summer if I don't see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
Take it
Good
easy.
night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.